So you want to know what is happening with Colorado's housing market and where will home prices go? Well, in today's video, I'll share with you the 3 main points that support exactly what's going to happen with home prices, and we are happy to give you that prediction. Thanks for sticking around. As always, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell so that way you're the first to know when new updates come out. But let's dive right into this month's first to know, and we'll look at what happened in the August housing market update. But the 3 main points, as we know, when it comes to overall median close price, inventory, and that of where are the new listings coming from, what's going to happen with home prices, and the predictions are they're going to keep going up. So as we share the predictions of home values going up, why is that? Well, let's dive right into it. So today, let's take a look at the median close price. As you can see, was $650,000 down from July, all right, to $640,000. So we saw 1.5% depreciation in the median close price of properties, but again, year over year, we're at 10.3. We predicted that we would maybe see a month or two of that due to what happened in inventory, which this month's inventory level went down. 1.6 months of inventory is where we were last month. And remember, that number came from a number of 0.2 months of inventory. So we saw a lot of inventory come to the market, which is what necessarily led to why the home values decreased a little bit. But remember, that's because the response of buyers and the reactions of sellers, many of them discounted their properties and ended up selling for a lot less than they would have had to if they waited, or they didn't wait to time the market. They actually came on the market when it was the right time. So as we look at the 1.4 months of inventory, that's still an extreme seller's market. So remember, the market dictates what's going to happen with home prices, and now that we've seen them went up real fast, we predicted if we see a recovery and inventory start to decline, that means it was an adjustment, not something that to be dramatic about, meaning that home prices most likely are going to continue to rise because our inventory levels now have corrected to decline again. So the good news with this is when you look at the amount of new listings that came on the market last month, which was only 6,000 new listings hitting the market in July to 4,899 this month, that number is almost a 20% decline. So there's less homes now coming to the market, which is what impacted that inventory level. And we're still seeing a lot of demand now with buyers who are looking to purchase. However, most people now, their expectations have changed, and we understand we're in a different market now than we were 3 to 6 months ago. And what do we mean by that? Well, it's right here. Home prices are still going to appreciate, meaning home prices will keep going up, just at a slower rate annually, which means it's a perfect time for people to list their property in the regular seasonality of fourth quarter and quarter one. As you look at what do I mean by that seasonality, is there's usually less homes coming on the market during those periods of time, which brings inventory even lower, which sometimes make the terms of purchasing a home even better. So as you look at now the average days on the market, to kind of close out with 2 bonus facts or topics on why we'll continue to see housing appreciation, is as you can see, we have 18 days on average in the market, but the list price to close price at 99.5, which is down another 1.5%, as you can see, is that now people understand what you list your home at is most likely what you're going to get minus a little bit less. And or for many people who are overpricing, you're gonna have to adjust 3 to 5% lower to get a home sold. And that's what happened over the last 60 days, is to get a lot of these homes sold, sellers reacted and lowered the price of their home more than they needed to, which brought that monthly home value down just a little bit for 1 month. But expect that number to rise as we see inventory corrected. It's going down. So obviously as a buyer, buying a property is a great thing to do at any point in time if you're leveraging what you need to do, which is sell your property, or you don't own one. Purchasing a home will always be a value. But remember, selling a home is timing it around what's best for you, but most importantly, how does the market support that? And right now we're seeing a good correction in the market on what was challenging for sellers over the last 90 days. But as we predicted, this was just an adjustment period back to normalization, and as you can see now, we're starting to see the inventory go back down, which is normal towards the end of the year. So a lot of people take advantage of seeing their home values rise, and if you don't own one as a borrower, reach out, spend 15 minutes, and we'll look at all the products, programs, things available for you, and I'll connect you with the top agents all across the nation. But from me to you, I hope you enjoyed the first to know. You now know home prices going up, inventory going back down, and we are normalizing into what will be a great time for a lot of people to take advantage of buying or selling a home.